And we're back with the Screen Team on today's Talk 930 KWOC, brought to you by 33 Productions and Whitworth Gift Chest Jewelers, where Walmart is next door to us. A lot of big things happening at Whitworth. And, of course, summertime's here. Perfect time to buy some jewelry, Matt.
It's always, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you're looking about, thinking about popping the question, this is the place to come. Come check out the selection.
Of course, you got all the kind of unique jewelry. You got the Sarah's Hope. Is that one of them, right?
Das is correct.
Yeah.
Das is correct. Thanks, man.
And those amazing singing clocks.
The amazing singing clocks.
Which we have one of those at the Burger Residence.
It's awesome, too. I really do like that. That's the coolest, anniversary type present. You can get a couple.
I would get so distracted when I was working at the store because they would just come on and just stare
None
at
of
it.
them singing the same song at the same time. Yeah.
Well, we have them all set to different times. Otherwise, it'd just be a cacophony of noise.
A cacophony?
Yeah. It's funny.
Isn't that
it's a cacophony?
cacophony?
I call it whatever. I heard it both ways.
It's all at Whitworth Gift Chest Jewelers, where Walmart is next door to us. Our DVD pick of the week is Identity Theft. This movie came out in 2013. It's a comedy film directed by Seth Gordon, and it stars Jason Bateman and Melissa McCarthy. Sabrina, Identity Theft. Were you a fan of this movie?
I thought it was going to be a good movie. It is a good movie. It's not a great movie. It's not, going to win any awards or anything. If it does, I'll be shocked. But
maybe a Razzie.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
It's, it could be worse. It could have been way worse.
It was pretty close.
It took two people who are already pigeonholed into a part, and it made a movie with them in it.
Right.
Playing the same part they play and everything else. It worked. It's a nice pairing. It's a shame that they weren't paired up a long time ago before they got
maybe with a better script.
Yeah, I can see what you're saying, Sabrina. Like whoever, decided this film, if I was in that boardroom, it'd be like, yeah, okay. I can see these characters working together, and hey, on paper it sounds good, but then they wrote more on paper, and it didn't really, the jokes, for some reason, I don't know why, just didn't really
it felt
pan
kind
out.
of flat.
Yeah.
I mean, there were some funny parts, but most of them were what you saw in the trailer.
Exactly.
So,
and what was really funny was I thought they were funnier in the trailer than they were in the movie.
They're better timed. I don't know what it is. Comedy is all about timing.
Right.
How you deliver, if there's a surprise to it or not, and kind of catching you off guard. And none of them did. So I guess there was just better timing in the trailer. They were able to edit it down to where you got this little nugget of a joke.
Exactly.
Well,
Hold on. I'm sorry, hon. I'm sorry. In the trailer, hey.
Carry on, sir.
Watch out now.
Daddy's talking. In the trailer where she's singing the songs, like Barracuda and all that, My Milkshake, that was funny. It was perfectly timed and edited. In the film, it just went on way too long, and it just kind of fell flat.
Kind of like you right now.
I said I was sorry. Go on.
No, that's kind of a perfect example, actually. It's funny because... the trailers gave you a nice clip it, boom, 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 like a nice comedy show, one man, bam, thank you, ma'am, and then you're done. But this movie, it was just like, wow, we got to build content around these jokes.
Right.
And, I agree. It's kind of weak. But, if you haven't been to the movies in a while and you want to go see something funny and you haven't seen every movie that's come out since Creation of Dawn, then you're going to have fun at this movie. You are.
Do you think so?
Sure.
I mean, we've had friends who said that, they're not movie buffs, like us, and they said they didn't really like this film that much.
Oh, well, they listen to us too much.
I don't think so.
I don't think anybody's going to just rush right out and get a copy of this at Christmas.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want a copy of it at Christmas, so don't get me that. But I'm thinking I watched this movie, and now I'm looking at the potential of watching the new movie with Sandra Bullock.
Do you really want to see that? Because that looks just as bad as this one.
It looks kind of the same. I don't know if it was when I saw Side Effects or not in theaters. It's a pretty good movie, by the way. Shameless plug. But there were two trailers with Melissa McCarthy, who is, she's a talented actress.
She's hot right now.
Yep.
Exactly. She's that...
everybody wants a piece.
Exactly.
Her milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
Disagree, but when in Rome. So she, they played the trailer for Identity Thief, and then they played the one with Sandra Bullock, almost immediately after that. I'm just like, that's enough. I've had enough of Melissa McCarthy.
Yeah.
She definitely is talented. She's funny, but her shtick, which is the same thing for everything except for Mike and Molly, and even then just a little bit creeps into that. I'm done. I'm over it.
I think, now when we saw her in Hangover 3, my comment was, I wish we'd had more Melissa McCarthy in this movie and less of the other bozos.
Well, I thought she did well with Zach Galifianakis.
Yeah,
I thought
that would have been a fun pairing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Scary, but fun.
Well, this movie did really well in the box office. The budget was $35 million. It made about $175 million. So
nobody cares if it's funny or not. They made their money back.
They made their money back.
What I hope is that Melissa McCarthy takes a break, gives us some time to want to see another one with her.
Right.
But yet not so long like Adam Sandler did, where we got bored without him and then decided we didn't need to have him in there anyhow.
What are you talking about? That guy's made like a movie
Adam
every
Sandler
year.
hasn't made a good movie in 10 years.
I agree with you on that. I do, but he's made
second and third that.
But he's made a movie. It's not like he's gone away.
Yeah, but he should.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I'll tell you who shouldn't. Jason Bateman. I wish that guy could read better scripts.
Yeah,
because that guy's a great actor. He's got such a propensity for comedy.
Mm-hmm.
Great at delivery. He was brilliant in Arrested Development.
He was a teen idol.
He was a teen idol.
He was in Teen Wolf 2.
Oh, man. Just rolling out the classics.
I know, right?
But his movie career hasn't been as great. I liked him in Horrible Bosses, who was also, they shared the director.
Yeah, but that movie really kind of fell flat, too, I thought.
At times, yeah. I thought it was better than this one.
I do, too, yeah.
But, yeah, I didn't think it was fantastic. But at least it was a decent one. But there haven't been that many with him in it.
Yeah, I
feel
agree.
like the guy should be doing a lot better. And sadly, the best movie that I can think of that he was in, besides maybe Juno, was Dodgeball. And he had such a small part in that. He was just kind of, a side character. And he added a lot to the movie. But that's hardly what I consider, a Bateman movie.
Right.
So it'd be great if he could get some better roles down the road.
True. We'll see. We'll see if that happens. Coming up after the break, we're going to review the brand new movie. It's one of the hottest movies out right now. It's called Man of Steel, and we'll get to that next on today's Talk 930 KWOC.